Welcome to my channel. If you've never been here before, my channel is about things I like. So it's not all fish, it's not all life hacks, it's not all shopping. It's about all the things I like. If I have a topic that I'm interested in, I make a video. But I hope you'll enjoy today's video. I'm going to be sharing a cichlid tank. This cichlid tank I've had about a year, a little over a year, and I'll tell you a little more about it as I'm making some footage of this tank, and you'll just hear me talking when I was using my iPhone and making this video of my tank. So stick around for today's video. We're going to be looking at a cichlid tank. If you're new to this channel, welcome. I hope you will like and subscribe. This channel does videos about different topics, and I hope it's things that you'll enjoy and encourage you. Subscribing to a YouTube channel is free. Hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when the next video is published. Now to today's video. Well, I am a fish nerd. I have quite a few fish tanks. I have quite a few videos about fish. I hope you'll check those out. But today I just wanted to make a quick video about this cichlid tank. I just used my iPhone. I just actually had been out of town and I came home and I was just so happy with how it looked. And I know it's just a hodgepodge of decorations, but I like it. So I wanted to video it and share it with you guys. Of course, these are African cichlids. You see some yellow labs. You see some jewel cichlids, and there is one adorable convict in here. So stick around for some footage. You guys, it's a funny story about this tank. This is a used tank. My son bought it for 50 bucks from someone at work. He gave it to me for Christmas. But I'm really enjoying it. I mean, I was a little leery about buying a used tank. I thought, oh, what if it leaks? It even came with the decoration. So I like it. It's the stand. It's just that basic black stand. And I had to buy the tops myself. But I guess this is a 55-gallon. The cichlids, I first purchased the yellow labs. You see, I've got 3. I bought those in Houston. Before my husband passed away, we were in Houston for about 3 months while he was seeking treatment at MD Anderson. And sometimes when he was in chemo or just resting, I would go to a Petco located near MD Anderson. And that's where I saw these yellow labs. So I bought these little guys. They were tiny when I bought them. I think they were about 10 bucks a piece. Well, 2 of them, the larger ones, are the originals. And then one of the 3 died. And then one day I noticed this tiny, tiny little baby. So now I have 3 again. This small one here is one that I just found in the tank several weeks after one of the larger ones of the original 3 died. There's a big one right there coming out. You know, yellow labs are really pretty. This, like I say, this is my first time having a cichlid tank. I'm enjoying it. I'm certainly no expert, but I want to share with you this tank. You know, I've heard Corey from Aquarium Co-Op talk about what makes a good tank. I think he says what makes a good tank is if you enjoy it. Well, I'm going to live by that philosophy on this tank. I want my fish to be healthy and happy, and I want to enjoy my tanks. And that's a good tank to me. Now you also see a convict. I have 1 convict. I got that guy, I had a Petco, I think, oh my goodness, I can't remember when I bought him, but he was purchased after the yellow labs. And he's fit in okay. I was a little worried about putting him in the tank with them, but he's actually a timid little guy. He hides most of the time. Now these jewel cichlids were an impulse buy at a fish swap. If you haven't seen any of my videos about attending fish swaps, I hope you'll check those out. I've attended a couple of fish swaps. I went to one in Arkansas and I went to one in the greater Kansas City area. It was in North Kansas City. And I think that's where I got these jewel cichlids. I think it was in Kansas City at their fish swap. It was a lot of fun. But like I say, certainly an impulse buy. I knew nothing about jewel cichlids. They must reproduce quickly and easily because this guy had a ton of them that he was trying to get rid of. Now I do also have some little Corys in there. I think those are emeralds. And I've heard people say that you can't do Corys with cichlids, but my Corys laid eggs, and so I scooped the eggs out and raised them up in a mason jar. There's also a video about that whole event and how I raised those Corys. And I just took 5 out and put them in this tank when they were pretty small, and I still have all 5. I know right now there's only 4, but there's a 5th one in there. I just saw him earlier. But I love this tank. I just wanted to make a quick video and share my cichlid tank. And you see it's not perfect. I'm just running sponge filters and just cheap heaters. I am gonna get some plants though. And I'll try to video once I put the plants in, and then I'll put it in this same video when I publish this to YouTube. I encourage you, if you never tried cichlids, give them a try. I have really enjoyed this tank. I have to admit the yellow labs are the prettiest. But I really like that convict. I could consider having a convict tank. Looks like I need to pick up that thermometer that's laying there on the bottom. That doesn't look very good. Well, comment down below. What do you think about my little hand-me-down or used 55-gallon that I've got some cichlids in? What's your favorite cichlid? I did a little research, and I think that hornwort and anubias will work in a cichlid tank. I am headed to a fish store to see if I can purchase some hornwort and some anubias, and I'll put a little video now of what I got. Well, I did buy a couple of little pitiful anubias at Petco. So I stopped by Petco and bought these 2 little anubias for this cichlid tank. You guys, I really love fish keeping. I've been doing it for years, and no, my stuff's not fancy, but I enjoy it, and I enjoy sharing my tanks. I hope you guys will comment down below what you think about my little cichlid tank, and let me know what you're keeping in your fish tanks. You guys, funny story, when I went to a local fish store and Petco looking for these plants, I was looking for hornwort and anubias. Now, most everywhere you can find anubias, but hornwort I have not found readily. Matter of fact, the last time I bought it, I think I bought it at a fish swap, and it made such a mess. The little needles like fell off the plant and really kind of made a mess in my tank, so I'm reluctant to try it again. But the funny thing is, the funny story was that when I went to Petco asking for anubias and hornwort, I said hogwort. And the guy looked at me like I was nuts. And then I realized what I'd said. I guess he knew I was a Harry Potter fan saying hogwort instead of hornwort. But you guys, thanks for watching today's video. I hope you will check out my other fish videos. I will put a link to some of my fish videos in the description of this video. You know, if you're a fish keeper and you like fish content, we should support each other. If you have a fish channel, I hope you will comment in my comments what your channel name is, and I'll try to watch your channel and support your channel, and you try to support mine. Well, thanks so much for looking at my used cichlid tank that's just kind of a hodgepodge of decoration. As I said, it came with the decoration. All I added was water and fish, and the lids, of course. Well, thanks so much, y'all. Until next time, bye.